Hey, what's going on, everyone? Token here, back with one more video for you guys all of this best of 3 that I've been doing against Uncle Loul. Should be really fun, as Uncle Loul's a really quality battler. We're here at a game 3. It's been extremely hyped so far, and I'm nervous, honestly, to see how this final game is going to go. Thank you guys for supporting, though. I hope you guys do enjoy this best of 3. I love best of 3s. I definitely plan on bringing more best of 3 content to you guys, as this is like more of actually what you'd see if you went to an actual in real life regionals, which is the standard way to play. So I really do prefer best of 3s, obviously, because also gimmicks are really good in best of 1, but not good in best of 3. And I'm not a huge gimmick person, kind of like them, but not a big fan of gimmicks. So best of 3 is more my style. Anyways, though, guys, we are using our Togedemaru, Gyarados, Loul and Muk, Tapu, Fini, Talonflame, and Garchomp team. We've been rocking with it. Let's see if this team can get us this final win against Uncle Loul. We'll see if it can do it, if it can accomplish that feat for us. Let the battle begin. Alright, so what am I thinking here? Alright, so Arcanine might be led again, like, oh my god, he picked his Pokemon so fast. He picked him so fast. God. Alright, I'm a little worried because of how fast he selected his Pokemon. I'm kinda on the if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm trying to think of what exactly he'd switch up from his team in that first one. He didn't actually lead with Snorlax, which is what I was really thinking he'd lead with, as to why I brought Togedemaru in the lead. Still really do like Muk. Choice Specs Fini can actually be a huge issue, though, if it's led with. No, actually not, because I have Togedemaru. Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And Gyarados, is Gyarados still worth bringing now? Is Gyarados still worth bringing? Is Gyarados still? Because Garchomp could also resist, so like Gyarados resist. And Garchomp might actually provide us with a little bit more than Gyarados, but at the same time, yeah, no, because I have to go Gyarados just because of the fact that I then wouldn't have a ground immunity for something to actually EQ into. So that was actually about to be a huge mistake if I would have brought Garchomp over Gyarados. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm going with the same exact team, and we'll just see how that goes this time. We'll see how it goes. Alright, Snorlax is led, but like I said, this is what I actually wanted from the start. I wanted Snorlax to be led, so we'll see what my opponent decides to do. So I'm going to fake out Snorlax and go for the knockoff on Snorlax. Hopefully, once again, my opponent doesn't protect Snorlax. I am very focused on making sure that Snorlax doesn't become a huge issue. We do not have Will-O-Wisp this time like we did the first time that we were able to deal with Snorlax effectively, even though we ended up losing in the long run because Talonflame is bad against his team. But yeah, I am more focused on just Ninetales can't do much to these two, so I'm definitely more focused on stopping Snorlax and knocking off its fairy, and just trying to deal with it as best as we can. So we'll see what exactly he decides to go for. He actually withdraws Snorlax and goes into Arcanine. Oh, that's such a good play. And I should have nuzzled. I should have just nuzzled Ninetales, and I sat and thought about it, and I didn't nuzzle Ninetales, so that's a bad play on my part. Should have nuzzled Ninetales. The freeze dry does just come off to actually just... I'm not sure I really agree with that play, because Hell would have... Oh no, well, I guess I agree with it now. It gets the freeze. Hell would have broke our sash either way, so no real need to go for all of that. Yeah, hell would have broke our sash either way, so there wasn't a huge need to freeze dry Togedemaru, especially if you were switching in Arcanine. But unfortunately, though, we do get frozen. And I do not know Arcanine's base speed. Huh. So I feel like Togedemaru is not going to be focused on, or it's just time to let Togedemaru go down. It's frozen. It's not going to be able to do much for us. I don't feel like switching anything in on the slot. I knew my opponent would go for an Auroraville too. Likely a Fire MZ actually on Muk this time, so I'm hoping that I can just stay in. And I do thaw out, and I will be able to get a Nuzzle off on Ninetales, which I was keen on trying to get off on Ninetales, so it's much slower and can't just freeze dry everything like it was able to do last time. My opponent actually did think we'd switch out, which is really nice. I had no plans of switching out Togedemaru. I was fine with letting it get sacked, so that turn actually goes pretty well for us. Thank God we thaw out. That's actually really nice. Really, really nice. Really want to thaw out. Okay, now I think is the time to switch in Gyarados. I think my opponent will kind of be thinking that I'll stay in now and switch into Gyarados. Hopefully can take a Fire MZ from Arcanine. Either way, we'll get the Intimidate off, and hopefully no freeze dry into the Togedemaru slot, and then I will focus on poison jabbing the Alolan Ninetales again. Hopefully to take it out. Ninetales actually withdraws into Snorlax, which is fine. Would have just been nice to get the Intimidate off on both of these two. The Fire MZ does go off. Hopefully that was on. Hopefully that was targeted on our our Togedemaru slot, so then it would hit Gyarados. So we'll see. Burn Overdrive. Probably on Muk. Yeah, it only makes more sense on Muk. Do take that. We do eat our Figgy Berry. We'll get the Poison Jab off on Snorlax. Do we get a poison? We do not get a poison. Alright, so I think actually this turn I'm actually going to play with a little bit of fire. And last time our opponent did make the prediction that I'd go back into Togedemaru and that I wouldn't attack with Gyarados. So this time I'm actually going to stay in Dragon Dance. That might be a little bit obvious. Definitely might be a little bit obvious. He might think, oh, last time I made this prediction, now you're going to make that. The counterplay to that. But can't really think of any reason not to go for it. So I'm actually just going to go for that and knock off on Snorlax. So we'll see if my opponent actually goes for the Wild Charge on Gyarados, or if they actually go for a Fire-type move on Gyarados. If they do that, I think we'll be in a solid position to win this game, because then I'll be faster than Arcanine. I can definitely just take it out with a Waterfall, and then I can also go for the Water MZ, a boosted Water MZ, because I'll be +1 from the Dragon Dance, and I can do some hefty damage to Snorlax. So that is what I'm focused on. So we'll see. He's thinking about his play heavily, so hopefully we can definitely we got this prediction right. Please say we got this prediction right. I'm praying we did. People are blowing my phone up. Please stop. Arcanine actually withdraws. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Either way, I take the free. We take those free DDs. We'll see if Snorlax either just went for a curse or if it actually went for maybe just a return or something. We'll take that free DD. Then we'll get a knockoff on Snorlax. Does knock off its Figgy Berry, and we get a high horsepower into Muk. We do live that, barely. And Fini can actually be a huge issue without Muk. I didn't fully consider that. Fini can be a huge problem without Muk, but we do have Togedemaru. We at least have Togedemaru. So I'm going to actually go for the Water MZ on Snorlax, hopefully to take it out. And then I'll just go for the Poison Jab on Tapu Fini. Don't think switching out or anything like that. It's a Specs Fini. It's going to do too much damage to everything. So we'll go for this Water MZ on Snorlax. Hopefully this takes it out. The Auroraville I think is long gone, so... Or actually it might not be. Not sure. We'll see if this takes it out or not. Oh, lives on nothing. Oh, we get a Dazzling Gleam. Good play. And a return. Oh, that return really hurts. Why did Snorlax have to live on literally like no health? And the hell stops this turn. Of course. Of freaking course. Alright, so my opponent might predict. They might predict that I just fake out Snorlax. That may be the prediction. Either way though, I have to... I'm just going to double target both Pokemon. We'll see if what exactly, if we can actually hit the Muddy Water. We'll see exactly how that goes down. I want to make sure that I... then there's also the chance of why I'm not going for Dazzling Gleam. There's or I don't even think I have Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. Or do I? I have Swagger, Moonblast, Muddy Water, and Calm Mind. Yeah, I don't have Dazzling Gleam, but even if I had it, I wouldn't go for it because of the fact that Arcanine is a likely maybe switch-in just so that my Zing Zap doesn't do as much damage to Tapu Fini, and that's the reason why I feel the need to still go for Muddy Water, but also to just hit both Pokemon and make sure I knock out Snorlax, even though I'm not going for Fake Out on it. So we'll see how this goes. It actually looks like there's one turn of Auroraville left, which is actually pretty tragic. I actually should have just faked out Fini and went for the Muddy Water and just knocked out Snorlax. We'll see how my opponent plays around that. We'll go for the Zing Zap. Dazzling Gleam does come off. We should definitely take that on Togedemaru. Yeah, we tank that out. And we get a Muddy Water, and we hit both Pokemon. Hopefully we can get an accuracy drop on my opponent's Fini. That would be beautiful. We do not, but that's fine. But yeah, especially because Auroraville was still up, I just made a bad play. I should have definitely just faked out Fini and then went for the damage off on Snorlax. That's what I should have went for. Yeah, because then Togedemaru, I still don't think... Togedemaru still can't be taken out by a Dazzling Gleam. It's just a little troublesome at this point. I really want to Calm Mind. Like, really want to Calm Mind. Yeah, actually, I have to Calm Mind. Calm Mind is the only way I have a chance of winning this game. So I'm going to Calm Mind. Togedemaru, there's no way Togedemaru can be taken out by Fini this turn. At least I'm thinking there's no way. So we will Zing Zap. Oh, that doesn't kill. Oh no, I got a flinch. Oh my god. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Lou. Oh my god, Zing Zap just flinched. Alright, so I still think Dazzling Gleam wouldn't have took out Fini, but I would have been at a low amount of health, and then the freeze dry from, well, Ninetales is actually paralyzed. So depending on if I outspeed it or not, I'm running a very kind of slow, bulky Fini, so there is a chance that I wouldn't outspeed it. But if I do outspeed it, then I do think I could have still won this game as long as I hit the Muddy Waters down the road. But I think that makes this GG, to be completely honest. I think that definitely makes this game GG. Kind of want to encore Arcanine, but I see no reason to go for that. So we'll just go for another Zing Zap, and that will likely take out Ninetales, and we'll go for that Muddy Water. Considering my opponent actually switched out though, a Encore actually would have been a really good play. I actually should have went for Encore. That would have been the better play, because now it's just a little tricky in the fact that after hell damage, there's a slight chance that a Moonblast can, we do hit on both targets, which makes this less scary, but there is the slim chance that after the hell damage we can maybe lose to a Moonblast from a Specs Fini. I do think though, after Leftovers recovery and after the fact that we did go for a Calm Mind, so we're +1 in special defense, we should live one. Should be able to live one of any attack that my opponent's Fini goes for. So we'll have to see though. Let's see. The Moonblast. How much does it do? How much does it do? Oh, we take that any day of the week. That's going to be GG. I am so freaking sorry about that flinch. Oh man. Oh man. I felt terrible about that flinch. That flinch just sealed it. Oh, that is Pokemon for you though, in a nutshell. That is Pokemon in a nutshell. RNG always happens at the worst time, no matter if it happens for the worst time for your opponent or the worst time for you. It just is always the worst time for it to happen. I'm so sorry. I would have loved to have seen that game come down to the wire without that little bit of flinch RNG. That would have been much better. Unfortunately though, that's not what we get. That's going to be game. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this best of 3 that I had against Uncle Luke. Definitely enjoyed bringing this to you guys. I want to do this so much more, as not only does it expose me to a different audience, it also exposes a different audience to me. And at the same time, like I said, I love best of 3, much better than best of 1 in my opinion. Can't wait till we get a best of 3 ladders. Showdown. I'm looking right at you. Please bring us a best of 3 ladder. Thank you guys so much though. I appreciate it. This was so much fun. Just flinch hacks though. Oh, didn't even happen to me, and I feel like it happened to me. I feel bad. I'm gonna get the heck out of here, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day.